welcome back to another Arcane Odyssey video. So we're going to go over some new stuff that's in the Trello and looks pretty exciting. Let's hop into it. And as always, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for me. I'll do some giveaways or something at 7k maybe, I don't know. Alright, so let's start with this. Also, Trello looks kind of different, so that's cool I guess. Anyway, so finish adding guilds, which is basically the PvE version of clans. Yeah, it's kind of all it is. It's quite similar. They've removed infamy from seal chests and treasure charts from clans, but now that's the only way to get it for guilds. So for clans, the PvP one, you have to do bounty hunting to get infamy basically, and for guilds you have to do exploration basically, or like get chests and stuff. And guilds have a round logo while clans are squares, you can tell them apart I guess, and they use reputations of infamy, but it's kind of the same thing basically. And there's tiers for that as well, and they have similar stats. Island claiming is like nerfed I believe compared to clans. You can't have defense structures, you can't contest claimed islands, and you can't gain passive reputation. So you can still get, the only thing you can do with islands and guilds is kind of get like reagents and stuff. That's kind of the only thing you can do. And I guess you can, you know, get like drachma as well to use for the islands. Now you will be able to convert your guild to a clan and your clan to a guild, but 50% of the infamy is like retained, so your thing will get halved basically. And your treasure will get halved, but treasure's not that big of a deal. Oh, sorry, no, they changed it. So there's a guild can build defense structures, but it only fires at NPC ships, so it doesn't work for other players. Now, if we move here, there's three like pretty big things here. So the first one here is a reputation shop / an infamy shop, and this is basically an NPC that will spawn randomly, and depending on your clan or guild's infamy and your rank within the clan or guild, you can buy different stuff. You guys can read this, I'm gonna skip over it, but basically this is all cosmetic, right? None of this gives stats. That's not like have to be in a clan to get good at the game or anything. This is just cosmetic stuff that'll probably look cool. So for example, you get sails that have your logo of your clan, whatever, you can put in your ship. That's a pretty basic one. You can get armor, boots. I'm guessing this is just like normal looking armor that has your clan logo on it. Or maybe your clan colors, I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it just is based on your clan colors, name, and logo, so I guess that's what it is. And then, you know, as you have more infamy in your clan, you can go buy more, like, I guess, cooler looking items, I guess that was what it'd be. You can get pauldrons, you can get a crown. Some of them are only co-leader / leader, like the crown you can only get if you're the leader. So I guess that's one thing to keep in mind. You can't just join like a big clan and buy all this stuff. You can buy most of it still, it's just like a couple things you can't buy. And then as you get to like the high like infamy, you can get guardian stuff, you can get warlord stuff, and then once you get to 1 million, you got this emperor crown or this master crown. So I'm guessing those probably look pretty cool. Yeah, so basically this is just drip for people who have like high infamy, and like, well, I guess for most of you can just join a high infamy clan, you get the drip, right? Probably gonna be expensive as well. This is meant to be like end game stuff, I imagine. So probably gonna be like at least like 20k for these or something. Who knows? Alright, anyway, moving on. Now we have two new factions, I guess, coming to the game. So, actually before that, I guess I'll go over this. There's a weekly leaderboard now that'll reset, well, it'll reset weekly. And the number 1 and 2 clan get like a special dedicated claim over this new island that's both in the Bronze End Embassy. So, called Lone Rock. Sure, man. And they permanently get the claim for 1 week. I don't really know what the point of this is, to be honest, because you can't... Oh, let me see. It cannot be contested, and... Oh, I guess the point is you can build stuff on it for very cheap. That's the use of it. Now, you can't get infamy from it without being in the server or anything. So I guess the point of this is the top 2 clans will get like a way to just build a bunch of stuff a lot cheaper. I don't know, it just seemed kind of random, to be honest, but... Oh, and then here we do also have a lost technique called Crescendo. Well, I'll have to wait to see the like preview for that, but sounds cool. And here are the 2 factions we have. So the first one is called the Brotherhood of Balance. This is for bounty players, so negative infamy, I guess, like you're evil, you know, in a simple way. There's some lore here, I'm not gonna go over it. Basically, this guy will spawn randomly in a location, like in a random location in every server. Once you get to 100k, you can join them, and which will allow you to get some stuff, Brotherhood gear, Jasper amulet. I'm not sure if that's a spirit weapon or something. I'm not too sure. New crew type, a title, and the cost galleons. I mean drachma. Sorry. Yeah, and you can join, and there's a ranks of Knight, Elite, and Warlord. Sounds pretty cool. And you can create divisions within it, same way you can with the Navy or the Sun Syndicate. That actually is pretty cool, because right now the Syndicate and the Navy, you kind of have to wear their outfits, which is kind of a pretty big deterrent. But these ones you don't have to, so they might be pretty cool to join. And I think lore for them is just that they kill corrupt, influential people. So I guess, you know, sort of in opposition to the Order of Aesir or something. And the other one we have here is called the Knight's Proxy. Their lore, I believe, is just that they kill criminals. That's kind of, yeah, they're sort of, I mean, they're a less forgiving version of the Navy, I guess. Yeah, they don't mess around with the resting people, they just kill them. So that's pretty cool. And it's the same thing, but for fame. So you 100 get fame, you can join them. You can get gear for that, Nefret amulet. I'm not sure if that's a spirit weapon or something. New crew type and a title. This one also does have a so this is Knight, Captain, Headhunter. That's pretty cool. And then there's something else you can do. You can get them to kill your rival and like reset to get a new rival. So you give them 5,000 drachma and they slime your rival basically, and you get their skull for whatever reason. Like, okay, cool. So that actually is pretty cool. I won't lie. So there's 2 new factions. That we don't really know anything about them or like the visuals or anything. But those do sound pretty cool. I probably will join one of them at least, because I actually did want to join the Navy, but like you have to get a lot of fame to the point before you can actually like look cool, which is kind of half the point of playing this game, to be honest. But maybe I'll join one of these ones. But they're both pretty similar, to be honest. I can probably join either, I guess. Whichever one has better, looks cooler, I suppose, like has cooler colors. Because you do still have to have your ship be the colors of the faction, and your crew is the knights. So whichever one looks cooler, I suppose I'll just join that one, you know. Alright, I'm recording this post-editing, but I did realize that in the Q&A a while back, Vatex did confirm there's going to be 3 more factions other than the ones I just talked about as well. So they're up on screen, but basically the Seekers of Sight, the Jura server, and the Bank faction, which, I mean, sounds like they're coming in full release. We don't know for sure. He said yes in Jura server in full release. The other 2 he didn't say if it's full release or not, but I mean, I would guess it is, because after full release, there's not going to be adding that much stuff, so probably full release, or at least most of these 3 full release. That's like 5 new factions. That is a lot. Okay, anyway, that's kind of it for this video, though. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, but that is pretty crazy. 5 new factions. Let me know if you guys are excited for any of these, and I'll see you guys in the next one.